Oh, wow, so close.
Good morning.
Back you up some camera. What's up, y'all? It's Nicole.
It's Nicole. It's Aliyah.
It's Aliyah.
AliyahMarie Collins.
It's Nicole. I'm Aliyah.
No.
Okay. I'm Nicole, and this is
Aliyah.
Aliyah. All right. The camera is so close. So today, me and Aliyah are going to talk about our trip to New York and Chicago, and where else did we go?
New York.
Where else?
Chicago.
And where else? You remember?
Livy.
Where?
I said Livy.
All right, y'all. So the trip was really, really fun. And we're gonna tell you guys some essentials of what you should bring when you go to New York and or Chicago, especially with a 3-year-old, almost 4-year-old. Me? Okay, so I probably should have wrote down some stuff so I could know what to talk about, but I didn't. So I'm just gonna wing it.
All right.
And we'll see what happens with that. Okay.
All right,
so first we flew to Chicago, and
I want to write something.
All right. So first we flew to Chicago, and really I think I'm gonna tell you a lot of essentials that I needed, that I didn't have, that I had to go to the store and buy. So of course in Chicago and New York it's freezing there. It's really, really cold, right, Leah?
Okay.
It's really, really cold.
Yep.
And so
All right, my name.
Good job. So we had to I brought her a coat and I had her some gloves, but I mean it was really cold, so I had to get her another pair of gloves because she forgot one pair, and then
But I have a bear one.
she has a bear one now. Somebody gave them to her. And what else did we have to get? Oh yeah, she needed scarves. I needed scarves. We needed big jackets. And one of the things that we definitely used a lot was our boots.
Mama, I don't know the way.
We used our boots a whole lot.
That's enough.
We wore our long boots a lot. So I would suggest definitely if you go to New York for travel, like to just walk around and work and stuff, you know. Make sure you bring comfortable shoes, like comfortable walking shoes, because man, my feet were hurting. My feet was hurting so many times and so many days, but I was worth it because I wanted to go to these different places, whatever.
I'm making something for y'all. See?
Oh, that's so nice. Aliyah, I brought her 2 pair of boots that we took with us, a brown pair of boots and a black pair of boots that we took. And she wore her black boots a whole lot. My camera keeps refocusing.
Not my brown boots, though. And Mommy didn't want me to wear them anymore.
I did want you to wear them. But yeah, she wore her brown boots her black boots more than her brown boots, but also, I would suggest take a pair of shoes that you don't mind if they get messed up or something happened to them, because she just got them shoes that same week, and them shoes, she was all over the ground. She was all on the floor. Like, them shoes don't even look the same. But, I mean, she still wears them now, and they're okay.
Look what I make for y'all.
Ooh. But yeah, so definitely shoes, gloves, scarves, big thick coats for the kids. I would suggest bringing like definitely a stroller.
And I pass out the stickers.
Definitely bring a stroller if you have like a child that's under 4, or I mean even 5. I would say
or 3.
Bring a stroller, because if you're gonna if you're going to sightsee and stuff like that, you're gonna be doing a lot of walking, a lot of moving, and a lot of rushing back and forth, crossing the street and stuff like that. And I just feel like it would have been a lot harder if she would have been walking most of the time. And then, of course, she got tired.
Mommy, we need a stroller.
I think you should say excuse me. because I'm talking to the people.
Excuse me.
Uh-huh.
We need a stroller. This is the eraser.
No, it's a highlighter.
We need. How I put this back
But yeah.
on? So excuse me.
Mhm.
If I'm going to sleep, you have to bring this stroller.
Yes, that's another thing. She went to sleep a lot while we were there. All right. Anyway, yes, she slept in that stroller a lot. Like, I'm telling you, every day she fell asleep in that stroller, and my camera is crazy. It keeps moving. She slept in the stroller every day, and so I was so glad we had it because I did not want to carry her around while she was asleep. I believe she had fun. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
In New York? Which one was your favorite, New York or Chicago?
New York and Chicago.
New York or Chicago? Which one?
New York and Chicago.
You like both of them? Okay. Yeah. So like, she would sleep like this, like this. Oh, another thing that I think is definitely essential to bring with this age is wipes, because I mean, I don't know, she's 3, so I don't really carry wipes around like that because, you know, I don't change diapers or anything. But because she would, like, you know, eat stuff and mess up her clothes or whatever, or mess up her face, it was always good just to have a wipe right there, or even her hands. Wipe her hands real quick, or like some
I'm going right back, okay, y'all? I'm going right back, okay, mommy?
Okay, baby.
Don't turn the camera off, okay?
Okay, I won't. It'll be here when you get back. She's so cute. But yeah, so she no, what was I saying? I was talking about wipes. Yeah. So definitely bring wipes, and of course I had Vaseline in like a small container since it was so cold. Her lips would get chapped real quick, so I would just be able to just take it out. Take a book bag. I suggest if you're going sightseeing and stuff like that and you have a child, take a book bag. And even if you don't have a child, I think a book bag is definitely good, because then you don't have to worry about carrying like your bags on your arm the whole time. You can kind of just throw everything in your book bag and just keep going. Like, it was so convenient when I finally bought the book bag, and I only bought the book bag for $2 at Walmart, and it was so convenient to just be able to throw stuff in it and keep going. Like, we had our iPads, our phones, and stuff like that. So, you know, if we wanted to take pictures with it, or she wanted to play with her iPad, she could. I had my umbrella, of course, because I did not want my hair to be, and I mean, you know, of course, natural, it's okay to get wet sometimes, but I still didn't want it to be like, because I had it like out in afro then. And then definitely came in handy. I'm gonna do another video where I show like a lot of like pictures I took, and videos that I took of like the cities that we were in, and you know, even been on an airplane and stuff like that. I'll show that, but this one I just kind of wanted to more so talk about like what we did, where we went, and the trip overall, and then some essential things that I think you guys should have if you're traveling with a 3-year-old, or maybe even traveling by yourself. So okay, I'll just go through what I can remember of the itinerary that we did. So we went to Chicago first, and we flew from Atlanta, and so we got a ride there. And it was fine. I think that flight was fine. Yeah, that flight was fine. It wasn't even long, actually. I don't think that was a long flight at all. We got to Chicago. She did not go to sleep on that plane, and I was so tired. And she did not go to sleep at all. And it was super early in the morning. Like, I know it was like 6 a.m. or something like that. That child did not go to sleep. Okay? She did not go to sleep. And so I was just like, okay, whatever. So I tried to close my eyes, and we got really good seats because every plane we took, we got to sit. She sat by the window, and I sat like right beside her, so it was always very convenient. And then she had to use the bathroom. Now I know kids be having to go to the bathroom. That's why you take them before they get on the plane. No. This child still had to go to the bathroom, and I've never went to the bathroom on a plane before. As many times as I've flown, I don't think I've ever. Maybe once, a long time ago. But, so I had to take her to the bathroom. The bathroom was super, super small. And then she wound up saying she had to do number 2. Why, Lord? Why? So I had to sit there in the small stall about this big, y'all. Like, no room for nobody. I had to wait on her. So, but all in all, the plane ride was good. I really, was fine with the plane ride. So after we got off that plane, we, I need to look at my pictures so I can see exactly, but I'm gonna try to go off memory. One of the biggest things we did, we went and saw the Bean in Chicago. Chicago wasn't as fast paced as New York, but it was still faster than what I'm used to. It was cold there, and once again, it wasn't as cold as New York. Our hotel was like by a gas station, so like one time we did walk, but we took Uber, of course, a whole lot. I don't think we took. Did we take the bus at all in Chicago? Yeah, we did take the bus a couple of times in Chicago. We did. We went to we got like the deep dish pizza that everybody raves about at Giordano's or something like that. It was not that good to me. I prefer Pizza Hut, and I'm a pizza person. I love pizza. But Chicago was fun though. It was fun. It was really beautiful. Like, it was really, really pretty. I would definitely go back and do more sightseeing. But other than that, that's like the gist of what we did in Chicago. We did want to go to Walmart too. That's when I decided like I needed book bag, some wipes. I had to get like insoles for my boots because they were, like I said, they were just so uncomfortable. I don't even know what I was thinking when I bought these boots. These boots were just uncomfortable. They were cute though, because I needed some black boots, and they were cute, but they were just not comfortable. So when we left Chicago, we stayed in Chicago for 2 days. We left Thursday morning,
and then when you went to New York,
then we went to New York, and so we had our flight left like super early Thursday, super early. Oh yeah, when we got to Chicago on Tuesday, we were tired, so we like slept for a minute in the hotel and just kind of catching up on some sleep. Not too much. I think I only slept for like 2 hours, and then we got up and to go eat.
When I stepped into it, what
Aliyah didn't go to sleep. She stayed up and played with the iPad after the plane ride of not going to sleep, and then she gets there and still not going to sleep, and we were just knocked out. So I don't know what she was doing. She probably was playing, coloring and stuff.
That was a good camera.
So after that, we after the sleep, so definitely you're gonna have to need to catch up on some sleep if you got to. But I wanted to move and go, so I think my mom did too. So I didn't really mind not getting too much sleep.
And I was in the chick game.
Aliyah liked the chick game. So
but if I don't play the chick, but if my chick game's not on the iPad, I'd be sad. What would I make?
Nice. And so we also went to this place called the Rainforest Cafe. It was in the mall, and basically like in a calf, like you'll see it in my video. They had like animals everywhere in this like restaurant. And like leaves, like it was just real rainforesty, like
a bird.
Real rain. They had birds, tigers,
no
lions,
no
monkeys.
It wasn't lions.
It was alligators, butterflies. Like they had everything, and it looked so nice. And we ate in there. The food was okay. It wasn't all that. I would go back just for the entertainment of it because it was really nice.
Okay, or you gotta talk about
Aliyah, she wasn't too fond of it. She didn't like it too much because she was like we were sitting right behind the lions, and so like every so often they would get up and they would like growl, and she didn't like it. So you'll see the pictures of her standing.
Can I show?
No, because I'm there on this phone and I gotta get them off.
But it's on your old phone.
Okay, go get it.
Where is it?
I don't know. You had it yesterday.
I didn't.
I need you to get your head out of the camera. Okay. But yeah, it was nice, so I liked it. But the food was overpriced too. And it wasn't even all that.
We liked it.
So that was in the mall. So we.
Mommy, tell me about me
again. So we wound up leaving because Aliyah was scared. But I did tell her they're not real. They're fake. There's nothing to be scared of. So hopefully when we go back again, maybe when she gets a little bit older,
I don't want to go there.
it won't be as bad.
But it's really bad. I don't like it.
Okay.
So we're not going there anymore. So because you said we're not about to go there anymore.
Yeah, so we left there and then we stayed at the mall. Oh, another thing, and I'm remembering things as I'm talking about what happened that I remember that I needed. A battery pack. Get yourself a battery pack if you're traveling. Whether you're traveling by yourself or with family, with a child, get a battery pack. Like, that thing saved my life so many times.
You mean a battery bag?
When my phone was going dead, I was able to just plug it up to that battery pack and it like charged at least a little bit. If not a whole lot, it charged up. So that was very helpful. Of course, bring a lot of sweaters. I think I had a good bit of sweaters that I wore. I did leggings mostly. I had some jeans, but I don't think I did wear one pair of jeans. I think I just wanted clothes that fitted on me and that weren't so much. Why is the camera look blurry? That wasn't so much like baggy or anything because I didn't want nothing going in between.
Mama, you look cute, right?
Thank you. Yes.
I'm wiping those.
So yeah, I think that was it really for Chicago that I remember of us doing.
That's my
We walked around a lot. We went to in Chicago we went to the Samsung store. You guys, like, I was already wanting the Samsung Note 8 and I just needed to kind of like wait for as far as money to get together.
Good. I'm gonna write the whole.
I just saw it.
Mommy, I'm gonna write the whole family.
Okay, good. Yeah, and so we went to the Samsung store, y'all. I was in heaven. I was just in heaven. And I went to the different stations. Of course, they have a lot of different stations. And I got to test out the Note 8 and the Galaxy S8. And the gear, the watches, all the watches. I got to see them or whatever. Oh, Chicago is an hour behind us. So I didn't really like that too much, though. Because
Mommy got my sister. Mommy got my sister.
Yeah, nice.
Whenever
I'm gonna call somebody, it would be later. Like, it'll be 10 o'clock here or wherever they are, and 9 o'clock there. So that was a little bit irritating. Back to the Samsung store. So I got to try everything. They have this thing called the 360. It's a camera. It's almost like the GoPro, but it's better because it like takes a picture of everything around it. I got to try that out and like dance in the little thing. They have this new thing called the Dex where you put your phone in and it'll display.
You talking about the movies?
No, it'll display on the screen as like a computer. And so that was cool. I love the Samsung store. It just made me even more hyped about getting the Note.
About the movie.
And then after that, me and my mom, we got to do the.
Talk about the movies.
We got to do the virtual reality VR. Yeah, got to do the VR, and that was cool. That was really fun.
Yeah, what?
And then what else did we do? That was pretty much it.
The families are good.
And like I said, we left the next day, Thursday. We went to New York. So we went to Atlanta first.
So these are all my
and then we flew out of Atlanta to Chicago. And then we left. That was on Tuesday. And then we left Thursday to go to New York.
You saw me. But look at my whole family.
To New York. So we went to New York, and we flew to New York, and I mean, the flight was pretty good. Aliyah still didn't go to sleep really on that flight either. I think her popped a little bit because she was telling me that her stomach was hurting. I was gonna spell it, but I didn't know.
Out my pee.
And so that was a little bit. Thank God that wasn't that was like at the end of the flight, so I didn't have to really worry about it. New York was amazing. New York was amazing. I want to go back so bad. Like, okay, first of all, when we was arriving in New York, I automatically once I saw buildings, like very, very tall buildings, and we was pretty low. Actually, flying into New York wasn't that good. The flight was a bit bumpy because I feel like the weather, and I noticed it when I saw him circle twice. The pilot, he circled New York twice. And so, and how I knew he circled New York twice was because when we got there, I saw all the buildings, and then I saw the Statue of Liberty. And I was like, oh my gosh, there's a Statue of Liberty. And she was like, the Statue of Liberty. And then you see all this water around it and stuff like that. It was so, oh my, it was so pretty out. It was so beautiful. I'm trying to say beautiful and pretty at the same time. And it was just so everything, like, oh my gosh. But I noticed it when I saw him go, because we came back around to that and I saw it again. And I was just like praying and hoping that nobody stole our bags, because that would be terrible to be in New York with no clothes or anything. But we found him, the receptionist or the person at the airport. They had him. They told him. After we got our stuff and everything together, we tried to figure out where we had to go. Because when we was in Chicago, we automatically had a bus to pick us up from the airport to take us to our hotel. So they had like a shuttle that ran for free, basically. New York, of course, it's a bigger city, so we are pretty far from the airport. We're not as close as, I guess. And then the hotel that we were staying at, they didn't provide that out, I'm guessing. So we had to take a bus and then go to a train station. And then get off there and then walk to our hotel pretty much. Y'all, let me tell y'all, New York is crazy. It's beautiful and it's nice, but people there, I mean, and I already had it in my mind that people are just going to be rude because, you know, they say people up north are just rude. They don't speak. They don't say nothing, blah, blah, blah. And so I was already expecting that, but people are on the go. Like, they are on the go. They are trying to get it and go. They don't care what they have to do to go. They are trying to go. Like, when I tell y'all this bus was packed to capacity, past capacity, like, this bus was packed. This bus we had to get on, first of all, we had to wait for like 30 minutes for the bus to get there. And everybody and their grandma and their mama and their children and their baby, everybody was waiting on this one bus. Thank God there was two of that bus that was going in the same direction, but everybody was waiting. And so people was on the bus already when they was coming to pick us up. So people are already trying to get off the bus, and then we're trying to get on the bus. And I'm telling you, when I say there was probably like 300 people on this bus, it was a lot of people. So my mom had the suitcase. So we had one big suitcase, and then we had a bag. We had a big suitcase with our stuff in it. We had the book bag, and then we had a bag, and then she had her purse. And then I had the stroller and Aliyah. So, I made Aliyah get out of the stroller, and I was like, girl, we are about to get on this.
Oops. That one's here. I can do it one.
I said, we're about to get on this bus. Now, there was like a lot of people. We are not missing this bus because we would have to wait longer again. And my mom, she decides to go to the front of the bus. I'm like, no, because it's, you know, it's two spots to get on the bus, in the middle and then like at the very front. I'm like, no. Oh, before that, scratch that, pause. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all keep thinking of stuff and I get off track. But yeah, before that, somebody came up to me because we was waiting to, we was in New York for a while, just sitting there waiting, trying to figure out where we was going. At least 2 or 3 hours sitting in the airport waiting. And then we finally figured it out. And I think she was still trying to get a hotel and everything down pat, or knowing where we was going. And so this guy came up to me, or maybe his wife, I don't know, was like, you know, do you need, I I just want to give you this Metro card or whatever. It's good for the rest of the weekend. And I was like, what? Yeah, let's go. So I didn't have to pay for like my bus fare or anything, which helped a lot because my mom had to pay for her. So anyways, like I said, we was waiting on the bus, and the bus finally came. We finally figured out what bus we was getting on, because buses are confusing too to me. And I saw an opening, and I saw some seats available, and I was gonna get on one of them. I didn't know how, because there was like 100 people around me, and 100 people in the front trying to get on this bus. So once that bus opened and the people came off of it, y'all, I didn't push people, but I made my way to the front. And then because I had Aliyah with me, you know, people were like, some people was kind of bumping her and hitting her because she wasn't in the stroller. I was holding her because of how, you know, the curve in the bus step was like that apart. So y'all, who made it on that bus? I made my way on that bus, and I got a seat, but I had to hold her. So
you did.
The stroller was like beside me,
Mama,
and then
did you pick me up?
So I folded the stroller up when I finally sat down. The lady was like, "Oh, do you want me to hold it for you?" And I was like, "No, it's okay." She's like, "You sure?" I was like, "Yes, please take it." So she was like sitting in front of us, and so she took the stroller, and then I'm holding Aliyah, and me and Aliyah was just having a full conversation about different sounds that stuff make and different words and stuff like that. Y'all, I look back at Aliyah, and she was knocked out. When I'm telling you sleep, like just gone. And I had to hold her.
I was gone.
Like sleep.
I was gone.
No, like sleep. Sleep means like you was knocked out.
Like sleep gone.
Like knocked out.
Sleep gone, knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't gone.
No.
Nobody didn't take me.
No, not like that. Not like that. It means something else in this sense. He was knocked out. And so this bus ride was supposedly quick. No, we was on that bus ride for doggone, felt like at least an hour. It was supposed to be like 15 minutes from what I heard.
Mama, stop. Mama, stop. Stop, Mama.
So, yeah, so I'm just on the bus, and, you know, people's like, "Oh, she's so cute. Oh, she's asleep." And I'm like, no, but she's heavy. Because she sleeps, so now all her weight is on me. And so I just kept switching my arm like this and moving it up and down because her head was so, it was like push, 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 push. So I'm trying to hold it. Yeah, I was so tired. And then after that, what happened? Oh yeah, there was this guy that was standing right, like I said, the bus was packed. So people were standing on the steps, like where the door is, and the door kept saying like, "Please step away from the door. Please step away from the door. Please do not stand by the door." It said that like 40 times because he was standing there, like he didn't have nowhere to go. There was no room on the bus. So finally we got off the bus, and the same lady that had the stroller, she helped me. And, you know, New York is beautiful. Like I said, I was just taking pictures and stuff. I was on the bus and everything. My mom was my mom did make it on the bus too. She was all in the front though. So she was texting me like, "Did y'all make it? Did y'all make it?" And I was like, "Yeah, we're okay."
Mommy.
And so we got off the bus. And
but was Nana come with us? But she was stuck on there.
She was at the front of the bus. We was at the back.
She's got stuck. She's got to be stuck because somebody's got to take her away.
No, nobody's going to take her. Because she got God with her.
Someone is. Well, she got sick with somebody?
No, that was a long time. That was like a couple weeks ago. Leah, it's over. It's gone.
I don't want Nana to be with. I don't want Nana to go on the bed anymore. Or don't go on the back anymore. Cause I don't want her to sit with us. I don't like when she's in the back.
Okay.
Cause I don't want my Nana to be lost.
Yeah, or worried about us.
Yeah, she could be worried about us.
Mm-hmm.
And she should call us, and we should go back there. And everybody, and the bus driver's gotta say, "Get back in your seats."
So,
but we have to say Nana.
When we got on the bus, the lady that had the stroller, that was holding the stroller for me on the bus, she was very helpful. Like, she helped us all the way almost to where we needed to get off at. She told us what train to take. She told us you know, like she stayed on the elevator with us. She even picked up Aliyah at one time, like the car, the stroller. Because since Aliyah was asleep, Aliyah was still asleep. Aliyah stayed asleep, by the way. She
Who,
stayed
the lady?
asleep in the stroller. Yes, the lady. Aaliyah didn't even get to meet this lady because Aaliyah was asleep the whole time. Like we had to go on the elevator. We had to pick her up to go upstairs. We had to go downstairs.
The escalator.
And then we had to get on the
escalator.
Train.
And then the escalator got down.
We didn't get on the escalator. We got on the elevator while you were asleep. And so, yeah. And then
we got on the train while I was asleep.
I think she woke up probably when we got to the hotel, which was pretty far. We was on... What street did we stay on? We stayed at the Hotel Pennsylvania, which is on
Mama, I make the G. I make the G.
32nd Street.
Mama,
But it's right across from
I make the
Madison
G.
Square Garden, and it's really pretty. It's an old hotel, but it's like really pretty on the inside, like the lobby area, and even the outside is a very nice hotel. But when we finally got in and checked in and everything and got settled, we kind of just chilled. And same thing like Chicago first night, we took a nap. And since Aliyah had already been asleep, I think she actually went back to sleep. And then we got up and we went to go find food and stuff like that.
And
walk around. I don't want this video to be long, guys, but Aliyah keeps talking because she wants to talk to you guys, and I'm actually shocked. I'm probably gonna do another video with her talking, and let her do all the talking. We had a lot of different places. I think one of my favorite places that we ate was this place, like it's like a cafe, and you'll see in my video
you mean a cafe?
They had
a cafe.
Yeah, where they had like everything you can think of. They had Korean food, Italian food, American food, subs, salads, buffet bar, pizza bar, like everything, Chinese food, like. They had everything, and so we went there a couple times and got food. And I mean, okay, let's back up some though. The food wasn't all that. I mean, it was nice the fact that they had everything, but like it wasn't all that. Like I don't think we really ate anywhere that I was just like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Like I have got to eat here again. And like we're definitely gonna go back so we can try some more New York food and stuff like that. We ate a lot of pizza. Yeah, that's about it though.